experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Garlic. Underneath that chipper persona lies a brilliant herbal.
Revelio.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio!
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio!
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival. My suspicion is that there's more...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Oh?
Yes.
Ah.
Perfectly good, but...
I wouldn't say ah.
Very well. Might I rely...
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today, and remember to use and in...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my... And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers. Out of their mind.
I've no doubt that Black will be the worst headmaster Hogwarts has ever seen. No ability.
It's good.
And you, did I hear...
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being...
Yes, well, we don't know where, and she may feel...
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, happily, you have the... Speaking of gun, why don't I show... Unfold it and have a... The map is in chart.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds... You'll enjoy, Mr. I shall reach out when I... For now...
Revelio. Revelio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Now,
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Oh, my exams.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Leviosa!
Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Protego.
easy. Protego. Complicates things. Levioso! What are you doing up there?
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid. Leviosa.
All of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one...
Understood, Professor.
Again. Well... All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's Dark Wizard.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite...
It was certainly...
practice. Didn't expect it. Then again...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know...
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most, whether it's joining a secret, you just have to be clever and...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure. Perhaps somewhere on... Look for Luke and Brattle. Till next time.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Excellent. Good. Happens to the best of us. That's it! Splendid! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport. Come. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Well done. Let us see this. There we go.
Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Phew.
Accio.
You are not making this easy for me, are you? Watch this. Yes!
That's it!
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good. Took week.
That's good to hear.
To put it, I transferred him. Before I knew it,
This may seem an odd...
mostly.
You can cast...
Oh, yes. I must.
Is Wagadu a cop?
It's addresses. I remember. And then it...
Is Wagadu...
Wag? But it never...
It's nice to learn about it.
Thank you for asking. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're
You
so
wanted
inclined.
to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly...
What charm is there in the You did well, managing to best as...
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a... Now, Professor Weasley has asked... Expect to hear from me soon.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new
Hello.
student,
You
aren't
wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly...
Thank you, but it really wasn't all...
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Well, better see to my charms home.
I tried to brew some Amortenti once.
Revelio.
The sorting hat took ages to sort, and then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves? Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of the...
What are you up to now?
I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
Revelio.
It was Albert Booth.
It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detained.
Levioso.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
It's awful if you're sat near someone and they're trying to pass notes about. Half the time I I can tell you. Obviously.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented... powder. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster.
Revelio.
We should have a moon calf in charge.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well? I heard. Seems, Professor, I'd wait.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your...
Professor Roan.
In fact, now, we've arranged...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your class.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogs.
There is. Mr. Ollivander is a... I would trust no one else to...
I've never heard of a spellcraft.
A spellcraft is a... I shall explain more.
Can you tell me more about the potion?
J. Pippin's... Professor Sharp...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Perhaps Sebastian...
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. She'll keep you well clear.
Rookwood?
Once you've finished, Professor Ronan, no time to wait.
Revelio. Levioso.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm fixes things right.
It seems...
More frequently, as Professor, a number of your... I have arranged some for today. See them through, and then...
I'll start on the task right away. Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Levioso. Accio. Got it. The flying page must be around here somewhere.
too cocky simply because you've had one victory over
Revelio.
Sam. He never backs down from the fight.
Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task. Marvelous. Let us give the... Remember to be...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it to be accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending hammer, isn't there?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this. If I know...
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. If I can work out...
Have you gained any in?
I did...
If I have the time.
I've been...
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
Hello, Lenora.
It's not necessarily... Have a look if you're... Someone's bound to solve it.
Levioso! Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can... Someone's bound to solve the riddle.
Accio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh dear.
Revelio.
I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. You see, I'm fond of... My arms get so... But I must have confused...
That sounds alright.
Possibly. I collect the book... Our meat. Perhaps you?
Why did Army...
Oh, to be perfect, Amit spends a lot...
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much... If you could collect them and bring them to me...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collect...
Oh, what a I'll happily take this.
Unless you want your classmates to...
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem...
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to... Should never have trusted them.
It's about time.
Hello.
Revelio.
Looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Not at you.
I've been...
Good. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Likely already named them too.
Prance, hoof, and sugarplum.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon have?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demigod. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipe.
A new wand?
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand. You should be able to collect everything you need and experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match?
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you...
Levioso! Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
That school would be better run by a Diricol than the last
Revelio.
Nigella's Black.
Levioso.
What's wrong with this plastic thing?
I do trust Augustus Hill's eye when it comes to fashion, truly. I left it.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me.
Oh, thank goodness. Though...
It's my first time.
Is it real? You'll have read it up. How may I help you?
Professor Weasley said...
You're the student. I set your thing. Is it not the...
A potion's free.
They may not, as it's your first time. I also offer. But for now... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
An inquiring mind. I take it?
I'm afraid.
But of course it is not. Stay the course.
That's...
And I, spellcraft, but I shall let a potting...
I believe so.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, hello there.
Pardon?
Ah, Merlin.
Not at all.
Well, bro, names... I keep the... In addition to... But what? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Revelio.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
I should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! Expelliarmus!
Levioso.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I let him do more of it!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
I suppose so.
Merlin's beard! Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. If you are unharmed...
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Reparo.
A moment. I will see what
Revelio. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Good as new.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Revelio. Reparo.
We were just talking about you.
Hello.
Allow me to... I should lie to that.
I was
Frankly, you deserve an order of... I own glad... And, as I suspect...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very...
It's the least I can do. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extra. Shall we head to the 3?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful.
Revelio. More battle-worthy items. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Reparo.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is Working with Rookwood?
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad, Sir.
And that she isn't intimidated by...
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Every time I'm there, everyone falls asleep. I don't think that's what a common room is for.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one...
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock.
Ranrock was in Hogs...
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after...
They're after the locket.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription when I read it aloud. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise. And a bit...
I suspected you would see some.
Shall we go?
If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit.
But sir, how dangerous could...
Perhaps we are only after a book. But we should... Once you've honed your defensive magic further... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm here...
Good. Professor Fig, as such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire meat, handy for lighting torches. And, when necessary...
Sounds...
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like... You may be surprised by some of them. When you're finished, come and see me. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If only a new student were to help me.
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you practice your bowl?
Glad you can make it.
Revelio.
Just over there.
Reparo. Leviosa. Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed wands. Dueling.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two.
How does cross wands work?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and it's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven.
Of course. Dueling.
I agree. Besides, in Crossword, your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to... So, care to step into...
Get me in the ring.
Spectac... will make you regret signing up. Nice work. Sebastian, there's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
Brilliant. Count.
I shall. And as a fully initiated member, you... Very good way to master spell combinations. Again, congratulations. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan.
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
Brilliant.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Lumos. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak. You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Hello, Lucan. May I...
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your... If you need to stop...
Accio. Protego. Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio.
Nicely done.
Leviosa.
Good one.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fit...
Assignment's all finished.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready.
Should be?
Yes. Your spellcast... I would rather we not... Let us begin. Concentrate. And keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do stay home to incinerate yourself.
Incendio!
What are you up to now?
If only a new student would help me.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir.
So I hear. You must continue. That said, I don't... So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. I shall find you when I've completed...
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack. Not many students have Victor
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. So, why...
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted.
He can't get it himself.
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I...
You want to show some in...
Precisely. You mentioned being clever.
And I am.
How concerned should I be about...
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. She and I have had our entanglements, but I...
Thank you, Sebastian.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. We must remain unseen. Silent. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all... The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word.
Is someone there? Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to... I like having friends who are in my debt. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
Revelio.
Where might this lead?
Reparo.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Incendio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Incendio. 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 Levioso. Incendio.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said,
Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Travel broadens the mind.